What percentage of women cheat when they go on girls trips?
I went on my first girls trip.
It's a lot of fine-looking men down here.
There's always that one girl where the liquor starts moving.
A woman is going to try to shoot her shot.
She used me as an alibi to cheat on her husband.
And whatever you do, you're supposed to keep it true.
That girls trip, the girls are either fighting or
70%.
All right, top 5 places where your girl would cheat on you during
A girl's trip.
I bet you Miami gonna be
it
on
just
the
happened
list.
to him. All right, number 1, Miami.
Number 1 is Miami. If she back to carry on, you better carry on.
You gotta carry on, man.
Swimsuits and dudes.
Come on. Number 2, Vegas. It's over in Vegas.
Hey, she went to Vegas.
The party buses?
Hey, party
It's
buses?
over.
Slots and thoughts.
Sheesh. Number 3, Tulum.
Yeah.
Hey, look, if she went to go find some spiritual peace, she really went to go find some D.
Oh, God. Look, they be going like 6 deep, cheating on all their boyfriends right here. I'm telling you that right now.
And foreign dudes.
Facts. It's not wholesome. Number 4,
It's wholesome.
Scottsdale, Arizona. Or Arizona in general,
Hey.
honestly.
If she's in Arizona, forget about it.
Forget about
She got
90
a bag
degrees.
Hey, look, she got a bag for getting there. She just trying to get added to somebody's will.
He's not lying. He's hot. It keeps happening to him. It keeps happening, bro.
Damn.
Number 5, this is a wild card pretty much.
Hey,
Man.
look.
Any major sporting event.
Any major sporting event that she goes to, is invited to, or her friends are at, pack it up, champ. It's over. You're not the winner. She's on a 10-day contract and you ain't benefiting.
You're not on the roster, bitch.
She's on a 10-day contract and you're not the GM.
On God.
Damn.
And this is like a rotating one. This could be anywhere. Right now it's in Utah. This year's in
It's
Utah.
in Utah. It could be Miami. Your girl might be in Cincinnati.
Dallas,
If she-
Atlanta.
Arizona right now. It's going down.
If she got tickets to Arizona, it's over. But if she got tickets to Utah, it's really over.
If she's on a one-way flight to any one of these major cities, pack it up, champ.
It's a wrap. That's the wild card. Five places.
Hey man, dudes gotta learn how to take their ball and go home, man. Listen, sometimes it's just not worth it, bro. Like if your girl the type of girl that just love traveling with all of her friends, especially single friends, that's a red flag, dog, because it's not enough traveling in the world for you to be always going to these different places, especially Miami. She going to LA and things of that nature, bro. All-star weekends in other cities, dog. Come on, you setting yourself up for failure, bro. I'm gonna tell you another spot, Puerto Rico. Oh yeah, bro, it goes down out there. And if you got any single male friends who ain't got no ladies, dog, the number 1 mission when they going out of town is who gonna catch the most bodies, bro. That's almost every friend group. I don't care what no niggas say. If they single, even some of them dudes in relationships, when they go to Miami, they already say, bro, don't be out there acting scared, dog. If I'm talking to some bro and a friend hating, come slide in there and, you know, perform a little interference so I can get me type shit. Dudes be making bets on how much coochie they gonna get. Man, dudes be like, man, I'm trying to hit me something that's married. I promise you, dudes be having objectives when they go out there. So y'all gotta keep that in mind. And they got some dudes out here that got real game, bro. They got advantages over you. Like money, like height, like better looking faces, all kind of stuff, whatever you want to say, bro. With the right circumstance, your girl can get hit on a girl's trip. Shit, she can get hit right here in your own city. Your girl come back home talking about all her legs hurting and stuff. I'm about to show you why her legs was hurting. She was bouncing on it just like this.
girls trip, the girls are either fighting or there's always that one girl that got a boyfriend and wants to cheat. There's always that one girl where the liquor starts moving and she starts eyeballing you and somehow she trying to get in your bed.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. Being from New Orleans, dog, you know, a lot of tourists come here and a lot of groups of women come here. And, you know, back in the day, bro, I used to be real successful at knocking them down when they would come from out of town, bro. Like, they come here with it on their mind, dog. They should have put this on the list, honestly. Everybody was talking about Miami, Tulum, and everything. Don't forget about New Orleans. Your girl will get hit. Matter of fact, your girl more likely to get hit out here in New Orleans than a lot of them places because New Orleans dudes are aggressive. And we got that accent that a lot of women really like, man. Matter of fact, the men like the accent on the women, bro. Real talk. So this is not a safe place. And they got a lot of hood niggas out here, man. And y'all know how some of these women are so in love with these type of guys. They're a dime a dozen in New Orleans, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, man. That boy gonna say baby one time. Oh, what you just said? Can you say it again? Oh, I got me one. I got me one, y'all.
what percentage of women cheat when they go on girls trips?
70%.
Really?
Yes.
I said, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
70%.
Did you just say all of them? Wait.
No,
Okay,
I was trying to think.
okay.
I was gonna say probably like 30,
No. 70.
40.
70%.
Shoot, I don't know.
The consensus so far, we had 70%, we had 80%, and you say 30%.
30, 40. I ain't thinking.
I call cap on. Wait. I call cap on the 30.
You in Miami, first of all. It's a lot of fine-looking men down here. So a woman is going to try to shoot her shot with one of them.
It's nothing sweeter than getting over, man.
Like you don't come down here with your nigga. That's how women think. I'm not going to Miami with my nigga.
Boy, if you don't get
I'm going down there to have fun. I'm going down there to do my big one.
Yeah.
She might say 30% because she's not a cheater. That's another thing. She might say 30.
Yeah.
That's another thing.
But 70% for me because I just know how women think. That's just how women think.
And that's real shit.
Now look, that number gonna vary depending on who you're talking to. It might be 30% depending on the woman you in front of, and then another woman depending on her and her friends and how they get down. It could be as high as 100%. And guys, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. A cheating woman gonna cheat no matter where she at. So don't just be out here thinking that I gotta be concerned about the girls trip. No, if you got a cheating woman, you gotta be concerned about where she work, where she go to school, her church, any places she frequent often, bro. You just never know, bro. Like there might be a dude that work at the gas station that she always pumps gas at, and they flirt and they got a chemistry and shit, and the right opportunity presents itself, it can happen just there. What I'm saying is, bro, you never really see. But if you do have a woman who is trying to be loyal, maybe she cheated on past boyfriends and stuff like that, and with you she's trying to be faithful, she goes to Miami or come down here to New Orleans and she get around some single friends and the drinks is flowing and the dudes is spitting G, she's susceptible to getting hit, dog. I'm telling you. Dude gonna be in your girl just like this. Bang, bang, bang,
I do girl trips. I love my girlfriends. And I think you do everything on the trip. And whatever you do, you're supposed to keep it on the trip. I think you do everything on the trip. Don't tell.
Right.
If you got a girlfriend that's going and she's married and she's flirting with other guys, let her do her thing. It's not your business. Ooh. Don't you go running into everybody. Oh my God, girl, she was talking to everybody and she knows she's married. Ooh. No, the girls trip, you're supposed to have an amazing, fun time. And what happens on the trip stays on the trip. That's what I think. I hear that. That's good advice.
Yeah, you could tell she hang out with a whole bunch of women that you can one night. Straight like that, bro. They know what it is. Ain't nothing coming back home. Freaks! But guys, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. Not all women go on the trips and cheat. Some of them go out there just to have a good time. But trust me, some of them girls that's with them gonna cheat. Just like in this next story.
Story time. I went on my first girls trip, what I thought was a girls trip. This girl that I've known forever was like, hey, pay for your hotel room, pay for your flight, let's go. Cool, let's do it. I go, fly on a plane, get there. She picks me up in some dude's car. She said there was a friend that was going to be there, but he was just going to kind of, not really be around us a whole lot. Just kind of hang out, say hi. No! She used me as an alibi to cheat on her husband. They shared a room. He was there the entire time. I was the third wheel. It was so awkward. I even said something to her about it, and it just went right over her head. She didn't care. I ended up coming home early. And I told her husband, did I do the right thing? Would you have done that? Did I? I would want someone to tell me.
I mean, I guess you did him a favor so you can put the ball in his court and he can decide whether or not he want to take his ball and go to another home, I guess, because that home is no longer his home. Straight up, man. You can't even really be in the damn house with a woman knowing she didn't let a dude blow her back out. That's messed up. But guys, I actually believe that she went out there and didn't do nothing, and I'm gonna tell you why. She went out there, saw her friend doing that, and came home and exposed that. Had she had done some dirt, her friend could have just said, well, I got dirt on you, so I'm gonna go and ruin your marriage. You get what I'm saying? So I believe that she didn't go out there and do anything unsavory married to her husband, man. Shout out to her, because dog, it goes down on them girl trips, man. And the fact that she set it up, had a hotel room already planned out so that she could be with another man the entire time. That's crazy. But I wonder who the dude was. Had to be somebody that she see in her hometown all the time. Or maybe it's somebody from the past that she's rekindled the flame with, dog. It's so many different reasons and things it could be, but this is foul. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, man. Hey bro, right now I just want to ask y'all to hit the subscribe button. If you're watching it and you enjoy the content, man, just hit that sub button. That shit free, it don't cost you nothing. And y'all know I don't really ask y'all for nothing anyway. But just yesterday on one of the videos I did, I asked y'all to sub, and this is how many subs I got from it. The other one I didn't ask y'all to sub, and this is how many subs I got from it. So obviously it works. Go ahead and show your boy some love, man.
How would you feel about your partner going on a fellas/girls trip with their single friends? These single friends are out there actively engaging in whatever is thrown their way.
Have a conversation with your partner and express how it makes you feel. And if he truly respects your relationship, if he truly loves you, he's going to understand that.
The thing that popped out to me the most is she said, how do you feel? And we understand that feelings are a product of our thoughts. So you got to ask yourself, what are you thinking is going to happen that makes you feel a certain type of way? And if there are certain thoughts that you're having, you have to challenge those beliefs and see if they're valid. If things have happened in the past that would make you insecure about your partner going on a trip with his friends. Because what's interesting to me is if his friends are always catching what is being thrown their way, but yet he still hangs around them, why isn't there a deeper conversation about if those friends are good for him in general? Because his proximity shouldn't determine your comfortability. It shouldn't determine his commitment to the relationship. So if he's hanging around those friends while y'all are at home and he's not on vacation and it's cool, then what is the difference of him traveling on a trip with his friends? Because he should remain the same man out of your presence that he is in your presence.
Hey man, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, bro. Like, for real, man. Like, in my situation, if my girl was to take a girl's trip, which she ain't, because I don't understand why you rather be with your broke friends than be with your balling ass nigga like me. You know what I'm saying? We can go out there and have a damn good time. But you need to go out there and be having to worry about not being able to eat the type of food you used to eat because your girlfriends can't fucking afford it. And I hope you don't think I'm finna be paying for it, because I'm not. And ain't, you heard me? You might as well come on out here with me. A real one. We're gonna go have hella fun. I'm gonna be in a hotel room standing up in that thing just like this. And we're gonna have a good time.
According to you, can identify as a woman. Anyone can, right?
I don't see a problem with it.
Just literally put the hand up and say I'm a woman.
But it's not an easy thing to do, to go out into
Actually,
the world.
it's
very easy.
Incredibly easy.
You might think it's easy to say, but to decide to do that, to say,
What
this
does
is
doing
who,
it involve?
Whatever that person decides, but to
Does
go
it
out
involve
into the
makeup?
world and say, I don't identify as perhaps the sex I
So
was
why
born
can't
as.
I
It's
identify?
not-
Okay, why can't I identify as a black lesbian?
Man, right?
Well, firstly, I mean, it was.
I'm serious. I'm serious. If I can identify as anything without any need to prove I'm actually what that is, why can't I on International Women's Day say I'm Piers Morgan, I'm a black lesbian?
I think taking it to a kind of absurd
No.
status,
I think
we're
that's
talking
what.
about quite a
With
strong
respect, I
physical
think that
change.
you'd already opened the absurdity door by saying it is limitless.
Nah, bro, the world has gone crazy, man. This doesn't make any sense at all, bro. We let people just identify as whatever the hell they want to identify as. That's a slippery slope we playing with.
What is her biggest red flag? Her mouth. Does that get her in trouble a lot? She from the streets. She's from the streets.
Be cold.
This comment.
Let's read this comment quick. LMAO. You saying $117,000 in a year is not a lot? Then you must have a lavish lifestyle. Let's continue.
$117,000 a year is $10,000 a month. It's not that I live a lavish lifestyle. It's that I live an adult life. I'm 25 years old. You cannot survive on $10,000 a month. I can't.
I want to say the median income is like $40K. Maybe less than that. Some people live on 20 to 30 grand a year. You can't live on 10 grand a month? 10 grand a month. That is one of the most insane TikToks I've ever seen. Entitlement. That's what is bred with millennials, Gen Z, the newer generations. We are entitled smug pricks. That's what we are. And it's the truth.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, check this out. This ain't a woman or a man problem. This is an everybody problem. Usually what happens when somebody gets a pay raise, they start spending more money. It's really that simple. And it's gradual. It happens over time. And next thing you know, you're spending how much you make every single month. And there's nothing left over at the end of the month. So what happens is this: you might go from a $1,000 a month rent to a $2,000 a month rent. You might go from a $300 card note to a $700 card note. Instead of making sandwiches and packing your lunch at work at 12 o'clock, you're going out to eat every day. You're buying more expensive alcohol. You used to drink Tito's, now you only pouring up Belvedere. Some guys used to smoke Reggie, now they only going with the Zaza. I'm telling you, lifestyle creep is real. So the best thing to do is, if you get a pay increase, invest the difference. That's the smartest thing to do. I'm gonna tell y'all like I do, bro. Like, I really invest the majority of my money. I have multiple bank accounts. As soon as a deposit hit, I'm allocating percentages to different accounts. I have my tax account so that I don't have to worry about spending all of my money and not being able to pay the tax man. I have a profit account, I have my bills account, I have a savings account, and I have an emergency account. And that ain't even all the accounts that I have, guys. I have so many of them because I like to put buckets of money and spread it out. But I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, man. If y'all can just start reading up on financial literacy books, man, you'll be a lot better off, dog.
So it's like all of a sudden, now women are getting surgery for themselves. No, they're not. Yourself ain't looking at your fat ass. Yourself can't see your fat ass other than in the picture and in the mirror. You're getting surgery because you want attention from a certain type of man. You're not getting surgery because you want to look at yourself with a fat ass or because you're insecure with your body. Good. Because if your body shape became in style tomorrow, you would do everything you can to revert back. If boxy girls, if up and down straight slim girls if hips was not hot, y'all are getting your hips removed. So it's like, stop acting like you're doing it for yourself. You're not doing that for yourself. And now there are times where you have a baby and things drop or things pop and you want to put it back. We're not talking about you. That's different. But the majority of y'all, the especially you 19-year-olds that didn't even get a chance to get hips and 20-year-olds that didn't even get the chance to get it, y'all are doing it because you want validation from a certain type of guy. You see the girls that are winning and the ones that are getting the Bentleys and the Maybachs, and you want to be like them. So you're trying to get your ass fat and you trying to get them big, and it's just not.
But they don't promote how many girls that get that change with their body and then they don't live that life.
And they gonna eat me up for this, and I'm okay with that. But it's just like, love yourself. Give yourself a chance. Did you go to the gym for a year? Did you lock in with your diet for a year?
Yeah, bruh, if small booties was in style, man, a woman would be running to the doctor to get these reverse implants done. Let's be real, dog. If small breasts was a thing, you wouldn't have a lot of women paying thousands of dollars to get breast implants. You would be getting people spending thousands of dollars on breast reductions. Like, they gotta stop the line, bro. Like, we know you didn't do that for yourself. You did that to get validation from other people. It's that simple. We don't do a lot of stuff just because it internally makes us feel good. A lot of times we have a motivation that lies outside of us, and you just got to be honest with yourself. Like, if you 5'5", man or woman, and you think you are short and there's a way for you to get taller, you're doing it because the world has told you that you are too damn short. Most of the time, 5'5" guys get along just fine in the world. It ain't really too much in the modern day that you can't do because you're short.
I have lost 100% of the guy friends who have said they liked me. Seriously, not a single guy friend that I've had in all my years that has confessed to me, I am still friends with. There was this TikTok video floating around of some guy saying, oh yeah, like, girls, they know. Yeah, we know, and we're not gonna say anything because as soon as we acknowledge it, as soon as that secret's out in the open, that friendship is over. Like, if you tell me that you like me and I don't like you back, it seems selfish and inconsiderate for me to just keep being friends with you and just acting normal when I know that you want something more. The right thing to do feels like to give you your space so that you can move on. And it's always very sad. We're friends and then they either tell me they like me or somehow it gets out and then we both sort of have to acknowledge it. And oftentimes there's a period where they either ignore me or they ghost me, or in some cases they start getting really mean. And then we just don't really talk anymore and you just kind of become very cordial with each other. No, I think this is just like something that happens to girls that people don't really talk about.
I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. The female acquaintances that I had in the past, with the exception of one, it was this Asian girl I went to school with. Cool as a fan, bro. That was a symbiotic relationship. She scratched my back, I scratched hers type shit. That was what that was. But the rest of them, it was one-sided, and I was the one creating and producing the most value for the relationship. At least with my male partners, my friends and stuff like that, bro. We don't ask each other to do certain things for each other all the time. If we do, it's a one-off, it's a favor, and I can return the favor later or vice versa. But with the women, man, it's like, all right, if I catch lunch today, they gonna act like they don't remember that it's daytime to catch lunch. And that was my experience back in the day. So I don't even much really even call myself being friends with no female like that no more, bro. Like, real talk, I don't see the benefit from it from me. I have relationships with females who are more on the business side. I wouldn't consider them friends though. We ain't hanging out and stuff like that. I will call them and ask them about certain business things that we doing. Are we fond of each other? Yes, but I wouldn't say that's my friend.
Baby, let me call him. You have to act like they got, like you got them, like they got you. Go, let me call him. Guys, Bob's here. He's gonna open the door. Hi.
Yeah, you should have
That was fire. I ain't gonna lie. Say, bro, real talk, having a household full of boys gotta be lit, but it gotta be praised at the same time, because somebody always gonna be getting hurt. Boys play rough, man. I remember me and my two brothers, dog. We used to get it in that house, dog. From wrestling, play fighting, we slap boxing, playing pitch up tackle. When you got brothers, dog, you don't really even need a whole lot of friends, because trust me, we always close in age too. My big brother ain't nothing but a 9 months older than me. My little brother, he 2 years younger than me. So it's like we was neck and neck on some shit, dog. Fighting, just he get in trouble, we all get whooped. I get in trouble, they all get whooped, dog. It was lit growing up, man. Real talk. But like, shout out to the dad, man. He played his role. And shout out to the mama. The mama allowed that to happen, right? It gotta be, one hand wash the other. Two people working together. See, I wouldn't know nothing about that. I got daughters and one son. Oh my God. Listen, 0 out of 10 wouldn't recommend it. Nah, I love my daughters, bro. But listen, it's harder, bro. Man, if I had all boys, I'd bring them to the barbershop, get their hair cut, pretty much get them some sneakers, some shoes, some clothes, and we good to go. With little girls, you got to worry about hair. You got to worry about all kind of stuff, dog. Like, I'm telling you, man, just dealing with boys is going to be a lot easier, especially in the later years. Oh, Lord, I love my girls, though, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I love them. Blink twice if you need help, Will.